like to thank you and congratulate you on that special award you got yesterday at the movie theater. But what I would like to really ask you, what interests me, is you're such a talented young man and giving, and you don't think about yourself, you think about others from what I heard, right? I heard you did something awesome last week. You had 6 uniforms.
And give it to my classmates.
You did what? What made you give your uniforms away?
Because they are old.
They're old, but they were good enough to use, so other kids could use your uniform?
Yeah.
Right. So what made you want to give those kids your uniform? I'd like to know. What made you want to give the kids the uniforms? What were you thinking? You were just like, hey, these kids could use these uniforms.
I was so happy
to give them away?
give them the uniform. Because they were so happy and laughing.
Laughing from joy, huh? They couldn't believe it. How did that make you feel?
Happy too.
Yeah. Did they say you thank you?
Yeah, they say.
What did your teacher say to you?
Brandon is so, you know,
Such a nice young man, probably,
yeah.
and so giving.
And giving
She was
his
surprised.
uniform.
She was surprised, huh?
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, a uniform is not.
She pictured us.
Oh, she took a picture.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture?
No.
I saw it's on her cell phone, probably. Yeah, that's great. Now the kids, do they wear those uniforms? Do they put them on every day?
Not really.
But they have it though. It's theirs.
Because their brother wear it.
Ah, okay. So they gave them to their brother or sister.
They don't have a sister.
Okay. But somebody's using the uniforms. That's cool. That's pretty cool. That's awesome right there. That's what we call paying forward. You pay for it. You're being nice to somebody else. Here's the next question I have for you. And I think that was awesome you did that.
And also, why you give it to them? They don't have uniform?
Yes.
Wow. What is it you would like to do when you get older? What type of job?
Like police.
P&P?
Papa told me to be a policeman.
Why?
Because he said when robbers came to my house, I would arrest them.
You arrest them. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, I have a question. Now, if I robbed your house, would you arrest me?
I'll just say, get out, man.
You just.
What? What?
What would you do if you tell me to get out? You said. So you would be nice to me. And
Because you are my friend.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So now, what if you see me on the street and I'm riding my motor, right? And I'm speeding on a motor, yeah, and I ran over somebody.
And
What would you do?
I will tell you to be careful when the people started walking to the road.
Right. So you wouldn't arrest me or anything like that?
Yeah, because you are my friend.
All right. I like that, man. So if I buy you some Jollibees, we're good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicken Joy. What if you went to BDO Bank, any one of the banks that you take your card and you can pick up money, right? You go to the bank and you can pick up money, okay? So you and your partner, you guys see them, and they're robbing this bank, and they're hurting people, which is not nice, correct?
Yeah.
What would you do? What would you do?
I would arrest them.
Arrest them. Now, if you seen me doing the same thing, what would you do to me? Tough question, huh?
Yeah.
But you got to do your job. Remember, that's the first thing. You have to do your job. No matter who it is.
I will arrest you.
Correct. I might cry. Ooh, mama. But it's all good. I did something wrong. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to do your job. That's the number one thing. So even if I was riding the motorcycle, the motor, and I hit somebody, what are you supposed to do?
Arrest you
You
too.
have to arrest me. You have to. Now, if you seen your sister Rochelle driving fast on the motor and she hit somebody, what would you do?
I will arrest him.
And what about what about your father? What would you do?
I will arrest him.
You gotta do your job. You gotta do your job.
I will arrest him.
Exactly. Now, what if you seen your mama driving a motor?
Mama can't drive a motor.
Well, I mean, that is true. That is true. You got it. That's a good one right there. But what if you seen? We're gonna say Rosalind. She doesn't know how to drive a motor, right? A motor. Well, what if you seen her trying to drive a motor, right? And she's just doing like this. What would you say to her?
I would train.
You would train her how to drive it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And tell her to go park the motor so she doesn't hurt nobody, huh? Yeah. You make a pretty good police officer. We would like to see that day come. But first you got to go to school.
Yeah.
You have to do good in school. You have to graduate college. Yeah.
Okay.
By that time when you graduate college, I'll be an old man. So you'll see me walking around like, just, I'm going to still be goofy. I'm going to still, be able to dance and everything. But we get to that day when you finish college and you go to the academy to be a PNP, police officer. I just have one request.
Yeah, what?
One request, and you have to do this for me.
Okay.
Well, actually, two. Number one, if you see Rochelle driving a motor, you got to give her a ticket, okay? And then your other sister, Lynn, you got to give her a ticket because she get on my nerves. You think you can do that for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. All right, well, what else can I say? That was a pretty good interview with you. I'm really
How
impressed.
about again? What is your favorite subject?
Mathematics.
Why you love mathematics?
Because they are simple.
It's easy?
Oh,
Simple?
seriously?
Oh, yeah. Well, I got something to tell you. I didn't do good in math, so I didn't do good.
Simple,
I was
huh?
horrible.
7 times 7.
49.
49. How about 8 times 8?
56.
How about you? 9 times 9.
81.
What was the answer? I was gonna say that. Yeah.
6 times 5.
30.
30. Yeah.
Alright, 6 times 8.
You.
You.
48.
48.
Huh?
48. We're
So,
doing pretty good.
what
Huh?
kind of mathematics do you like?
Divide.
Divide? Oh, divide.
Oh, look. Okay.
What else?
Plus.
Plus.
Oh, I like plus.
Mm,
That's
you-
easy. That's easy. That's easy, huh? It's easy. 6 plus 6?
12.
12. 1 plus 1?
2.
2. Easy.
You're just copying me.
What?
Hmm? What?
Yeah, James just copying me.
Well, I was just trying to listen to what you were saying to see if you were gonna give the right answer. But when I knew you were gonna get the right answer, that's when I was like, yeah, 30 or whatever you said. So, yeah, pretty good, huh? Yeah. You have any other questions for us? We think alike. Yeah. Hey, we did a pretty good interview. I want to thank you once again for all your.